My spidey senses tingling. Hello everyone, Mr. Sorkin here, and welcome back to Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3 as we take a look at Spider-Man. The final Spider-Man character in the game! Yay! I know I sound cynical, I really do. Well, they were to me and say, hey, do you hate Spider-Man? And to that I say, no. I have been putting off my reviews of it. Huh. That's sad. No, I do not hate Spider-Man, I'm just trying to build Spider-Man in the right direction. Peter Parker, one of my favorite Marvel characters for a while. Going into 2010, he was my second favorite. I always loved Loki in front of Spider-Man, but at the same time, it's just like Spider-Man's my favorite hero, Loki's my favorite villain. And then I read some really good Captain America comics, and it was just like, holy crap, this guy's awesome. And then Chris Evans kind of like won me over because I was just like, oh, he's pretty cute. But anyway, to Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a character that is pretty prevalent in the MCU. Not for a good, well, not in Marvel Comics for a really good reason. A lot of people have problems with this character. I can see why. I like the stories because back when I was a kid, I'm not kidding, when you were like a kid, you just dreamed about high school. You're just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for high school. And then when high school actually happens, you're just like, oh, I can't wait for college. And when college happens, you're just like, oh, I can't wait for the work. And then when you're at work, you're just like, oh, I can't wait to be home. Figure it out. But not Miles. Peter was part of the whole part of that, and it's what I always felt like connecting. It's like, oh, this is like a real kid, this is a real person, and I could see. Oh, the Spider-Man ability, awesome for tangling them. I can definitely see why this character is on the top of the tier list because I just like that down move that he just does that. You can keep your range nice at the same time, just keeping it big. Spider-Man. So currently he's being played by Tom Holland until Sony takes the rights back, but it is nice that Disney tried to fight for it because I don't necessarily. It took me a while to like Tom Holland's Spider-Man because I did not think he was remotely good in Civil War. But I liked him in Homecoming enough, and I liked him afterwards, so he's pretty good. Come on, Electro. Oh god, I recognize he's Spider-Man too. So yeah, I just like the Spider-Man's ability for doing that because I definitely think it creates more of an area to maneuver. I think definitely works for this character. Spider-Man is definitely a character that's agile and needs his own. Doesn't really work in a fragile place. Like, good job. Like, he should be able to move. I'm gonna talk a bit about Peter Parker. I love Peter Parker, but I want to use this opportunity to talk about the Clone Saga. What the fuck were they drinking? Because the Clone Saga is not necessarily Spider-Man's worst story. One more day. It's more of, they decided to just throw everyone for a loop just because they could. And it was just like, okay, whatever floats your boat, buddy. I don't necessarily agree with you that Ben Reilly is the original Spider-Man, but it's just like more of a, it's a twist! It's the M. Night Shyamalan way. It's like, what's a twist? But anyway, Spider-Man is the original Spider-Man, been my radioactive spider, and he got like really cool, and then you know the whole Uncle Ben like, great power, great responsibility. And then he was shoehorned in everything possible, which as a kid at the time you don't mind, but as an adult you're just like, if I have to listen to one more Spider-Man cartoon, I swear to God. But Spider-Man was Marvel's like most popular character at the time. Like pre-2000s? I say even the 2010s. These characters were prevalent even in the 2000s. Up to the 2010s. If you wanted to sell a Marvel game, you had to have either Spider-Man or Wolverine on the box art. And I agree with that to a degree because, like, holy crap. Even the Ultimate Alliance games, they just heavily rely on Spider-Man. He's on the box, the main character on the box art for all the first two games. And the third one, he's kind of there, but he's kind of overshadowed by Wolverine and Iron Man. But he is a prevalent character and was Marvel's face and kind of saved them from bankruptcy because it's used made by Stan Lee Studio, even though the rumor goes that he stole it, because there's a whole controversy about Stan Lee, which I don't want to go into, about how he stole most of Jack Kirby's stuff. And to a degree, I understand, but just like, I don't know. Because Jack Kirby's a really great guy who makes a really good character. Anyway. Like he made Darkseid. We have to credit anyone. He made Darkseid. That's pretty cool. That's just an issue factor I like to bring up because everyone's like, "Oh, Jack Kirby, that's the Marvel guy. He doesn't really like DC." And I'd be like, "Well, he made DC's most powerful villain." And they're like, "Who?" It's like Darkseid. Like, who? And then they pull up and I was like, "Oh, Darkseid! Why wasn't he in Justice League?" But so the whole story goes. I do want to talk about this. Marvel was going through bankruptcy at the time, and Stan Lee was credited as the man who saved Marvel by creating characters like the Fantastic Four, the Hulk, and Spider-Man. The story goes that he was watching a fly crawl across his window, and then he said, he's like, "We should have someone that should crawl walls." That's when the idea of Spider-Man came in. A lot of you were saying it was a spider, but all the reports I read, it's been a fly, especially from Stan himself in interviews. He's like, "I saw a fly crawling up the wall." I can't do Stan Lee voice anymore because freaking Adam West ruined that, so I can't do that anymore. I was very hurt when Stan Lee died, but at the same time, like, we got a very fitting tribute in the Spider-Verse. And Captain Marvel, I felt he was better. But anyway, Spider-Man is actually a pretty good character. I do recommend you do get to learn him because he is really fast. And I really do like that. You do get him pretty early on. You get him in Chapter 2. So that you can really learn to level him up and really learn to appreciate the skill set of the character. After this, we only have 2 more characters to look at as part of the main game, and then I have to like fork up $20 to play as Blade and Moon Knight. That pisses me off because I don't want to pay to play as Moon Knight. I feel like they should in the base game. Anyway. So another aspect of the character about Spider-Man is that he's a teenager, and a lot of people didn't like that. I was actually talking to someone who really doesn't like Spider-Man because he's like, well, because at the comics they kind of just gave him random ass foes. And then I reminded him, like, well, you remember all these foes. Like, name 15, like, I can say you can name 6 Spider-Man villains before you can name 6 Captain America. Like, you have to stretch. And, I try and make that even harder. I like try and limit it. It's like, okay, we're gonna limit it to like we're gonna take away 3 Spider-Man villains and 3 Captain America villains, and I name. And they're just like, okay, and then so I'm like, okay, to do this, we're gonna take away from Spider-Man. You can't name Green Goblin. You can't name Dr. Octopus. Green Goblin. You can't name Dr. Octopus. And who's in there was the most popular? Sandman. Sandman's pretty popular. No, we'll do Venom. You can't name Venom. And then, it was Venom because he hated that movie. And then I said for Captain America, take away Red Skull, Zemo, and Bucky Barnes. Now name 5, now name 6 from both of them. And they were able to name the Spider-Man characters just right. They were just like Mysterio, Kraven, Sandman, Chameleon, Hydro Man, Molten Man. It was like, good job, good job. And then now name the Captain America villains, and they were like Adam Hydra, Ironclad, and Zemo. And that just kind of shut them up because they're like, oh, I don't remember much about Captain America villains. Because, again, Captain America doesn't have the... For the quantity, it makes up for quality. But let's take a look at his alternate costume, which I do have, and I freaking hate it because it's just gold! Just silver! And I wouldn't mind if it was white, if it was a Diffusion Foundation skin, but I hope we get that in the Fantastic Four update. There is the Iron Spider suit, but I haven't unlocked that because it's really hard and it makes me want to cry. That was me belching, by the way. Should you play Spider-Man is the ultimate question? I'd say so. He's probably a good character to get acquainted with and learn how to play as. It's not my personal favorite. Again, my personal favorite character in this game is either Loki or Star-Lord. I think those are better characters to get invested in, and I just never noticed this at Thor. This says Guardian Avenger delivers... Oh yeah, customizable voice lines. I want to talk about that. How money hungry can you be? Like, let's have customizable voice lines. I'm not going to hear them. I don't really care about them. They're like, get the shield points, and then it's like, you can't pay to get the shield points. Like, why would you introduce a new currency that's really hard to get? Only reason I do it is because I think the not Black Panther, the Captain America skills. But anyway, so I would recommend getting used to Spider-Man. I wouldn't necessarily recommend you main him. I do know some people that would main him, but it's just like, I understand where they're coming from. He's quick, I like that down A, he's a lot better than Miles and Gwen. So in that regard, but compared to them, I think Miles had better, moveset. But it's just kind of like the name recognition. It's like, oh, Spider-Man, we have to name Spider-Man. It's like, yeah, the same thing for Deadpool, name recognition, you have to name him, I get it. Oh boy. So tomorrow is going to be Captain Marvel. It should be fun, I guess. And then Miss Marvel, which will be the last one. Then it's like, I have to fork up $20 now. Thank you. But I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying making them. Just give me a reason to spend like maybe an hour making and then editing and then just like lying down and be like, oh, I'm gonna watch the Miraculous. Miraculous! Simply the best. No, I want to talk about Spider-Man again. Spider-Man is one of the best TV theme songs, the best TV show, by the way. Spider-Man is the guy who's Spider-Man. He's like, swinging on the edge, fighting crime, spinning waves, can you leap above my head? I don't remember the lyric. I remember how many, like, the best one's probably Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever Spider can, spins a web any size. Radioactive blood, look out! Here comes Spider-Man, dun dun! Spider-Man! Oh, I like that. He kind of hangs upside down and swings the web. That's kind of cute. Swings the web any size. Look out! Here comes Spider-Man. Doop doop. At the scene of the so Spider-Man theme is spectacular. Actually, Frack! What's his name? It's the guy who's done Frack! It's gonna bother me. Michael Bolton! Thank you! I think Michael Bolton did a cover it. I was bothering me. It's like, what's the guy's name? He's like, oh, well, I think of Office Space. Oh, Michael Bolton. Doy. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow and take a look at Captain Marvel. Till then, you've done this one last time. Bye-bye.